Tonight, ASWSU election results are finalized.
Also, Pullman community addresses hospital-bound concerns.
And a WSU swimmer gets recognized. Murrow News 8 starts now.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Kayla Bautista.
And I'm Lou Santos.
Welcome to Murrow News 8. Breaking news out of Washington, D.C. This evening, ex-campaign chairman Paul Manafort to President Trump was convicted of bank fraud this afternoon. The Mueller investigation found that he did not pay taxes and stole from multiple banks over the years. The conviction is 47 months in prison. The results are in for the new president and vice president of ASWSU. ASWSU President-elect Quentin Barracumpis and Vice President-elect Jordan Prescott celebrated with their group of supporters on Wednesday night at the Delta Sigma Phi fraternity. Their campaign received over 2,400 votes, which was 52.3% of the total votes received.
Announced she will be stepping down from her position due to family obligations. Renee Coleman Mitchell said, quote, "It's bittersweet. I love the students. I love my job. I love my staff. I wish I could have gone and found my niche here. I found my niche here," end quote. Coleman Mitchell said she accepted the position for Connecticut Commissioner of Public Health and is set to begin April 1st. WSU President Kirk Schultz will address the university's fiscal health and other important issues during the 2019 State of the University. It'll be on March 26th at 3:10 p.m. at Bryan Hall Theater. The address will also be live streamed on the WSU website.
Nominations for the Mayor's Art Award are now open. The award is donated from Glenn Johnson and is given to a person who has made a significant impact to the arts in the Pullman community. Nominations can be submitted now through April 6th on the City of Pullman website. The winner will be announced during the Pullman Art Fest in May. The City of Pullman is planning on slowing you down. Joining us live from Main Street is our very own Elijah Clayton. Eli, what are the changes the city are planning to make?
Hi, Kayla. The Pullman City Council is considering a plan to take the speed limit here on East Main Street down from 25 miles an hour to 20 miles an hour. Brandon Chapman is the city council member who's spearheading the movement. I caught up with him a little bit earlier today to see what that means for downtown Pullman.
It's part of a bigger project of downtown revitalization, and we know from several other cities that have been very successful, we know that one of the factors is speed.
Chapman says that higher speeds contribute to less walkability, making the downtown businesses less accessible to the community.
We want it to be vibrant. We want people to use it as a place-making environment. We want people to give additional business to those folks downtown. Then we need to make it more walkable. We need to make it more bikeable.
They eventually want to look at changes on other streets in the Central Business District, but want to test it on Main Street before they invest further.
We want to do it right rather than just do it quickly.
Now, Chapman says that they're down to 3 finalists for the job of consulting on the project. The firms they're looking at will not only consider vehicular traffic, but also take into account pedestrian and bicycle traffic to greater capture the City Council's vision. The Daily Evergreen also ran an article on this story, and in that article, a local business owner said that it was parking and not speed limits that were the biggest challenge for local businesses here in downtown Pullman. We will definitely follow this project as it moves forward. Back to you, Kayla.
That's Elijah Clayton reporting live from Main Street. Thanks, Eli. Pullman residents voiced their concerns about a new tax increase measure that will be voted on in April. The hospital's Board of Commissioners met last night to address citizens' concerns on how the tax increase will affect them directly. The tax increase is estimated to be 99 cents per $1,000 of a Pullman homeowner's assessed property value. That means property taxes on a $250,000 home in Pullman would increase to about $250 a year. CEO Scott Adams stressed the key tools in building better relationships with Pullman residents after the meeting.
To learn about it and get information about the hospital overall or the next area of excellence, our website provides a wealth of information.
Earlier this week, both city and county fire departments responded to a fire on Pioneer Hill that forced 2 residents and their pets to evacuate their homes. Fire investigators said that the fire started in the attic because of old pipes. The fire caused about $8,000 in damage.
When we come back, the University of Idaho meets their first presidential candidate.
And how Pullman is planning to remove snow from the side streets.
When Murrow News 8 continues.
The great outside.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
So shiny.
We both love the outdoors.
That's not a flower.
And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
I wouldn't use this one.
He helps me with my decision making.
Never.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Welcome back to Murrow News 8. After narrowing down the field of candidates for the University of Idaho's presidency, one candidate has already made their presence known on campus. Elizabeth Spiller participated in 2 community forums during a visit to Moscow on Tuesday. Spiller is a professor and dean of the College of Letters and Sciences at the University of California. Spiller is the second of 5 finalists to visit Moscow and the University of Idaho this week.
Recently, a study came out from the Cancer Society that over 15,000 people die from cancer-killing treatments every year. Spokane doctors are researching cancer cures as part of a nationwide approach to replace those kinds of treatments. Researchers from Summit Cancer Centers in the region are opening a free trial opportunity this year. So far, no dates are posted. Parking on campus will be restricted over spring break to allow for the City of Pullman maintenance and operations staff to clean up the streets on College Hill. On your screen, you will see streets affected. Pullman Police Commander Chris Tennant said parking on 10 streets will be restricted from 2 to 9 a.m. from March 11th through the 15th. If cars are still parked on the highlighted streets, they will be subject to a $35 ticket and might be towed. You can find a full list of the affected streets on the City of Pullman's website. Weather has been weird lately. Malou, can you tell me what's expected this week?
Yes. You know, we're just about 2 weeks away from officially being spring, but Mother Nature is still reminding us that it is indeed winter, because the high today was 37 degrees with a low of 22, and then that's not even including the wind chill factor. Once we get into the wind chill factor, looks like my bank account, 15 degrees. The high tomorrow will be 30 degrees, and again, looking like my bank account, 16 degrees, and then when we factor in wind chill, it's -3 degrees. Whew! And let's take a look at the state map. Olympia, 45, 43 in Seattle. Taking a look at the, where am I going? This way. Let's look at Yakima, 37 degrees, at Tri-Cities, 43. And here on the Palouse, it is 38 degrees. And, Spokane, 38 degrees. Pullman, 37. Now let's take a look at the 5-day weather forecast. 33 for tomorrow with a low of 17. And then Saturday, Sunday, it's in the 30s. And then on Tuesday, that's when The snow returns. Back to you, Kayla.
Next, Kanara Heinke gives a sports update.
And WSU director gets an award when Murrow News 8 returns.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it, I see it!
Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
The great outside.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
So shiny.
We both love the outdoors.
That's not a flower.
And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play or even what you wear. You just need to be there. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Kanara Heinke with your sports update. On Wednesday, the National Association of Collegiate Directors of Athletics named 28 winners of the Under Armour Athletic Director of the Year Award. One of the winners included WSU Director of Athletics, Pat Chun. Chun is the first Cougar Athletic Director to receive this honor, and the award recognizes the efforts of athletic directors for their positive contributions to student athletes, campuses, and their communities. Also on Wednesday, the Pac-12 Conference announced the 2019 class to be inducted into the Pac-12 Hall of Honor, which included Cougar Hall of Famer John Olerud. The Hall of Honor class of 2019 will be the 18th class since its creation in 2002. Formal induction will take place on March 15th. Mackenzie Duarte killed it at the 2019 Pac-12 Championships last week, winning her preliminary heat of the 200-yard breaststroke with a school record time of 2:09.47. This is a full 2 seconds faster than the prior mark set back in 2015. She then placed 7th in the finals, which is the highest a Coug swimmer has ever placed in the Pac-12 Championships. The WSU women's basketball team takes on Cal tonight in the Pac-12 tournament. Cal is currently the 7th seed, while WSU enters the tournament as the 10th seed. The game starts at 6 p.m. WSU men's golf will head to Oregon this weekend for the Bandon Dunes Championship hosted by Gonzaga. The tournament will go Sunday through Tuesday at the Bandon Dunes Golf Resort. This is the 10th year of the annual Bandon Dunes Championship and the 3rd year this course has hosted the tournament.
When we come back, a bowling alley helps cancer research in Pullman.
And WSU celebrates the Week of Women through science and technology.
When Murrow News 8 returns.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Welcome back to Murrow News 8. WSU